All right, welcome everyone to our Team Genesis webinar call. This is the call we do every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and tonight is no different. We're not going to disappoint, so we truly appreciate your time. So without further ado, I want to step out of the way, bring up our fearless leader. She needs no introduction, but the some that are new on the line, let me tell you a little bit about her. Her name is Janet Larson Meyer. She is a 100K Executive Vice President here with CTFO, a real staple person in the industry, ladies and gentlemen. She is a multi-million-dollar earner, been in numerous publications. The one I always like to bring to the forefront is guerrilla marketing. And ladies and gentlemen, when you're in that publication, you are the best of the best. And so I can tell you we have the best here, the best leadership. And she's the type of person, when you say something, you need to listen. So let me just step out of the way, bring up our 100K Executive Vice President, my mentor, my friend, Ms. Janet Larson Meyer. Take it over, my friend.
Thank you so much, Todd. And your glasses look amazing. I hope every associate tonight recognizes that you've got some new glasses and they look great. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being with Todd and myself and Klaus tonight. And I want to spend just a few minutes going over why network marketing. And it's kind of an interesting place that I start these webinars most weeks. But I want to talk about why network marketing makes sense, the industry as a whole, before I start drilling down and talking specifically about CTFO. And the reason why I want to start there is because I have 20 plus years in network marketing, and it's been amazingly good to me as a leader of a family, sometimes a single leader of a family. So I kind of want to give you a look into my world and let you know what network marketing feels like as a business model and the way we make money each day. First off, I want to reference that it's an equal opportunity. We care not what your race or religion or your age is, not your education or your financial circumstances. None of that matters here. We all start at the beginning and we grow from there. I love setting my own hours. I'm a total morning person, so I can wake up when I want. I like to get up at about 4 and jump in and start communicating with my people on the East Coast. But some of you don't want to even open your eyes and really engage in business till about 9 p.m. at night. So there's no such thing as showing up to work late. Also, there's no dress code. There's many days when I'm in my jammies till noontime. Maybe I don't even get out of my jammies almost until dinner time. No dress code here. And your office is anywhere you want. Tonight, my office is in my office, but sometimes my office is at my kitchen table. Sometimes it's overlooking the ocean. Sometimes it's at my daughter's home with my grandchildren. So the idea that you can be mobile with your business is a tremendous advantage to me and can be for you. You can do it your way. How many of you don't like being told what to do? I totally don't like being told what to do. So here I get to use my own skills and do business my way. And there's no one way, no right way to do business here. As long as your way of doing business is legal and ethical, it works here. Certainly, we support teamwork. This isn't all about me. This is about a team effort, and I get to put my skills with the skills of thousands of other associates here, and we work towards our goal together. Here's a real cincher for you. I work with the people I want to work with, and those are people I enjoy. And the other part of that, the other side of that same coin is I don't work with people I don't like to work with. And that's a great option that's available to you in network marketing that you won't find in your job. Here, there's no risk to become involved. I don't know another startup business that you can get involved in with none of your own money on the line. There's no boss here. You're your own boss. I love being my own boss. I hope you do too. And then finally, I want to reference the last couple of things that matter to me more than anything else. And that is that I have a ripe opportunity to help people, not a few people, but a lot of people, to have real purpose in how I'm doing business and how I'm serving. And also another like right behind that is I really like to make a lot of money, not a little money, a lot of money. So here's a great paradigm. He or she who helps the most makes the most. What a great way to be in business. Let's go on and talk now a little bit about network marketing, more specifically CTFO. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make when they're trying to choose which network marketing company they're going to align with is that they've had a great product experience and they think somehow that equates to a great business model. when they're very different things. So tonight I want to touch on different parts of what makes CTFO unique, different, and I'm going to go out on the limb and say better. I call it a wheel of fortune that we've created here with 8 components that I think are simply irresistible, and I hope you see it the same. Those 8 components are the company and the owners, the products, the compensation plan, tools, leadership, training, and timing. Got that? So let's get through some of these 8 aspects, and we'll start out by concentrating on the company. We're a 3.5-year-old debt-free company. Why do you care? In network marketing, the experienced networkers know that you want to get past those first 2 years. That 2-year benchmark is critical in order for the company to stand the chance of standing the test of time. Our company went through an incredible, second to none, successful relaunch in January of 2018. Currently, today, we're moving about $1.5 to $2 million of product every month. If you choose to become a part of this company tonight, you'll be an international business owner. How cool is that? We're doing business here in the United States, Canada, and 5 other foreign countries at this time. Let's spend a minute or so on talking about our owners. We have Stu Finger, his brother Steve Finger, and Michael Kahn as all co-owners of CTFO. And each one of these men has decades of experience. And each one of these men could not be more different in their skill sets, talents that they bring here to CTFO. They've been company owners in other network marketing companies, which is a great thing. They say they learn as much about what they've done wrong as they've done right. But they've also worked for many, many years in the field, just like you and me. So they understand where we get stuck, and they also understand what motivates us. I know that in my 9 months here at CTFO, many people have known this trio at the top here, and every single time I tell people who are the owners of CTFO, if they know them or have worked with them in the past, it's a no-brainer. I don't need to say anymore. I believe, and I'm certain of this, that quality starts at the top, and these men have already proven to this field force that they're committed to doing the right thing when people are looking, and they're committed to do the right thing when people aren't looking. For me, as a leader of a family, 4 children, 4 grandchildren, I like to know that this venture is built to last. Let's talk a little bit about products, because even though we're a phenomenal company, we have wonderful owners, we're still a product-centric company, and at the end of the day, people are buying products. Let's talk about our flagship sizzle product, Pure CBD Oil. CBD, I say it every week, is the most popular, promising, and researched product maybe in the entire world today. And the good news is, the news is out. The good news is out that CBD is spreading like wildfire all around the world. And there's 20,000 studies that have already been conducted on this magical healing agent. And currently is being researched in over 450 universities across the United States. CBD, our CBD in particular, could be considered best in class because we are highest in quality, lowest price, and we even give a 60-day 100% money-back guarantee. Currently, we have 50 high-quality products, including our full-spectrum, whole-plant CBD oils, and we also have isolates now with a guarantee of 0 THC for people who want that. Recently, we introduced some non-CBD products as well, and rumor has it we've got some great products on the horizon coming up at the end of September at our first convention. Our product line today includes oils in various potencies, topical lotions, a complete skincare line, sprays, pet products, and even weight loss products. My favorite product in our product lineup is the 1,500 milligram CBD oil. It's a maker or breaker on how I function every day. I say it helps me feel, think, and look my best. I don't have the exclusive on that card. Every single day, I hear from associates and customers that it's rocked their world the same. Some people will derive little benefits, but it's much more common that I hear people tell me it's given them an incredible turnaround, just as it's done for me. So when people are buying our great products here, people are making money on our unique hybrid matrix compensation plan. So let's talk a little bit about that. Our plan was designed by Stu Finger, who's designed many, many compensation plans, and he took the best of each one of them and put a hybrid together you won't find anywhere else in the industry, and he did it with one goal in mind. He did it so that everybody stood a chance to make money here, and most everybody is making money here. It's just a matter of degrees. How neat to think that our adult children that we've pulled through numerous ventures before we got here today can actually come in here and make a check. How about people that you introduce us to that have failed in numerous ventures before coming to CTFO, and they're killing it here? What a great way to be in business. We're a no gimmick money-making model. We have no legs to balance. You know what that means? We're not a binary. No increasing personal volume requirements as you rank advance. Here's one of my very favorite things. No barriers to entry. That means associates can enroll here for free, and they don't even have to divulge their private information, a social security number or a credit card. They can get a chance to have a site given to them at no cost, branded to them, where they get a look at the front end, what visitors see on the front end of our site, and the back end to do a deep dive into our compensation plan or our studies or our marketing material, and do it with no real commitment, no private information exchange. That no barrier to entry is one of the most important things that I can offer you tonight. Why? Because when you make that proposition to send someone a branded site, branded in their name with no commitment, everybody says yes. Why? Because there's absolutely no reason to say no. Let's talk a little bit about no forced auto ship. Here we make auto ships optional. It's a great idea, guarantees that a check will never pass you by because you fell out of qualifications, but we don't mandate it, we just recommend it, and we incentivize you by giving you an additional 5% discount below wholesale on your own personal product purchases. Think of this, $47.47 qualifies you for your check all the way to the very top of this compensation plan as a Top Gun pool participant. We pay every week, we pay on time, and sometimes our great owners even pay us early. Our pay cycle goes from Monday through Sunday, and that we get paid on business that's generated that week, the very next Wednesday. So for those of you who are with us tonight whose back's against the wall and you need money like yesterday, I get it. I can't get you money like yesterday, but I can get you money by next Wednesday if you get in here and you get to work with us. Here's just a few more features on our rich Something for Everybody compensation plan that I want to cover before I get into the 4 specific ways we get paid here. I want to say that CTFO pays on the commissionable volume that's assigned to every product. Our owners did this because of the importance of being competitive in our price model. Why is that so? Because in today's day and age, with everything searchable on the internet, it's critically important to you and me that we have our products priced right, priced competitively. Associates here at CTFO can close, or if you prefer the word convert, almost every single customer that they talk to. Why? Because of the good thinking of our owners in advance of creating a highest quality product at the lowest price, guaranteed. So here you won't be so much of a salesperson. If that feels good to you to not be considering yourself as a salesperson, experience tells me that you're going to experience CTFO more as an order taker, meaning you let people know what you have and they'll be looking to make a purchase suited for them. I can tell you that I do interviews almost every week, and this has been going on for months now, and the common theme between all of these interviews is that my associates, my team members share with me that this is the easiest thing that they've ever done. I concur. This program, CTFO, marketing, the sizzle product, CBD, is by far the easiest thing I've ever done. I want to tell you a quick story. Yesterday, I was in the hospital and I had a minor surgery and I was under general anesthetic. And by about 2 in the afternoon, I woke up and came out of my anesthesia. And you know how you're kind of groggy. And my recovery nurse is next to me and talking me through as I begin to wake up. And she says, hey, the other nurses that prepped you were saying that you market CBD. Is that true? And I'm still like all cotton mouth and not thinking clearly. And I said, yeah, actually I do. I think I do anyway. And she says, tell me about what it does. And I told her about some of the benefits that are published broadly all over the internet, some of the things that I've firsthand experienced. And it just so happened that this nurse had incredible sleep challenges. And when I told her that this product was published, known for my personal story, and I knew so many others were getting great night's sleep, I say dream and drool, using CBD oil, she says, can you send me some information? So I had my husband next to me, hand me my cell phone. I got on there and I swiped up on my shuffle card with CTFO Health, and it includes all of our products. And on my life, I got myself dressed, left the hospital with my husband, and I wasn't 1 mile away from the hospital before I got a notification that I had a new associate. It was this adorable nurse next to me in the recovery room. Not so tough, ladies and gentlemen, and that's not even a unique story, just all I have time for tonight. I want to take a few minutes to share with you key advantages of our unique pay plan, talking about the 4 ways we get paid here. First, you get paid on the retail profit of our products with the suggested markup of 30% over wholesale. Next, we move on to our 5-level unilevel payout, and that creates fast money for you and me while our organization grows in size and our check grows right along with it. You get paid on the CV of your first level. That'll be your personally enrolled associates and your customers. Additionally, you'll get paid 20% on your first level, and additionally, the unilevel will pay you out 4% on levels 2 through 5 when those associates go out and enroll other associates. A third way that you get paid is on our 3x21 regenerating matrix, and that pays additional overrides as well. 1% on levels 1 through 5, 10% on the commissionable volume that accrue on levels 6 and 7, and then 1% again on levels 8 through 21. I love what Joe talks about when he says, in the big scheme of things, the big picture, your 3x21 matrix on that 21st level could have billions of associates. Is that going to happen? Billions of associates in weeks or months? Absolutely not. But could it happen in years? Maybe. Stick with us and let's find out. The regenerating portion of our matrix compensation plan has 2 very unique aspects to it. It's the spillover that we've designed to help lower producing agents, and also the profit sharing positions to help mid-level to higher producing agents or associates. The profit sharing positions that I'm speaking of set up an interesting dynamic where you and I can be paid multiple times on a sale that happens deep in our organization or matrix. Finally, let's touch on infinity bonuses that are paid out on the top 7 ranks here at CTFO. An associate begins to tap into this part of the compensation when they hit a minimum of $25,000 in personal team sales volume in any rolling 4-week period. In total, infinity bonuses pay out an additional 19% on associates' personal team volume, along with all the other bonuses that we've talked about up until this point. And finally, an associate's personal team volume, as it grows organically, which it will land them right into the qualifications of our very top of our compensation plan, the Top Gun pool that pays out 6% of the commissionable volume of all sales generated company-wide. Now that's a pool I want to be in. We covered a lot about the pay plan, but we didn't cover everything, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have time tonight, but I encourage you to get onto your own website, branded to you, and spend a little time looking at our unique and copyrighted pay plan. In fact, fire up that 23-minute video in the opportunity area that our owners created for you, so you'll see the kind of money that you can make here with us. Let's take a minute and talk a little bit about the tools that we have here at CTFO. They're professional and they're proven effective. You can't beat that. They help you take our message to market. We have business cards, we have door hangers, postcards, car signs, and recently we came out with some digital material for you to use to help carry our message out to people you know and then people you don't know. I also want to touch on the LFI Shuffle Card, which is the most effective, slickest marketing tool, second to none. I've never seen anything like it in my 20 years. We have hundreds and hundreds of associates who are now embracing this as a key tool to help them recruit, convert, stay connected to their associates and their prospects, as well as their customers. So I encourage you to get with Todd, myself, Klaus, or your upline and learn more about that shuffle card and how it can bring all the details of your business together in one simple tool. Todd Dalton calls it the Swiss Army knife of marketing tools. And a special announcement for all of you associates on tonight's webinar, our new pet shuffle card is available now in the template area. Just put CTFO pet and you'll find your new card to share with pet lovers. And I know that will be a great thing for a lot of our associates who love four-legged creatures. Not me, but you. Let's talk about leadership, ladies and gentlemen. You think leadership's important? I think it's critically important. Leaders can help you be more successful, build fast, build smart, and just as importantly, we can help you avoid some inherent pitfalls so that you can grow here easily at CTFO. We have lots of training available to you starting now. Certainly, we have trainings that are going on each week throughout the week, and they're designed to help suit your style and your needs and your schedules. We really want to cater to you on an individual basis. We do these webinars each Wednesday night to give you an opportunity to bring guests here to see what's available and see what's possible for them. Also, when you listen to these webinars to my associates rather than my guests here, you're learning a talk track, the way to talk about our very complete, irresistible value proposition here at CTFO. So I'm glad you're here with us tonight. I hope you join us each Wednesday night. We also do webinars or conference calls each Saturday. We're giving all the trainers a break this Saturday, and we're going to enjoy the long holiday weekend, so there won't be a webinar or call this Saturday, but catch us the following Saturday. And ladies and gentlemen, we do unique topics most every Saturday with individual leaders who have areas of expertise that we know will be of value to you in how you grow your business. We've got group brainstorming sessions going on all the time. Those are informal trainings that go on throughout the week that allow people to kind of naturally congregate and talk about what's working for them and share their best practices with others. And of course, an old industry tool, but it's still my favorite, are three-way calls. And myself and other leaders here, and there's a lot of leaders coming to the forefront, we're all into doing three-way calls. Why? Because they're proven effective. We want you to be on the phone with us, with your prospect, and hear how we can bring them to a fast yes. And we know if you spend a little bit of time with us on those three-way calls, that your confidence will go up and your competence will go up, and you'll get to that yes just like we do. Let's talk about timing. Top-notch training, we've got phenomenal timing too. My husband likes to say that he sees this opportunity as the Amazon stock of 15 years ago. Would you want to be in that place today? You're really catching CBD, this exploding market, in its infancy stage. Certainly hemp is being discovered by millions and millions of people all across the world who've made that decision. They want a better quality of life, starting with their health, and you better make sure it's pain-free if possible. Currently here, to make the point about timing, we're enrolling between 700 and 1,200 associates every day into CTFO, and we're changing people's lives, ladies and gentlemen, in meaningful ways, physically, emotionally, and financially. And I want to take just a minute to introduce to you my special guest, whose life has been changed by CTFO. She's going to help make that case. We're going to spend a few minutes now with Nicole Robinson out of New Jersey. She's a vice president here at CTFO. One of my favorite things about her is, go figure, this lady was a former military person. And we want to thank you for your service, Nicole. Every one of us here genuinely want to thank you for your service. And currently, obviously, you're not in the military anymore, but you're a successful corporate person along with being a successful CTFO builder. So thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Janet.
Yeah, you're so good at this, Nicole. This is going to be fun. So you and I have spent some time talking in times past, and you shared with me that you're not new to network marketing. You've got some experience, but your experience prior to coming to CTFO was just not so good. So you want to talk about what not so good looks like?
Sure, Janet, I'd be glad to. So I've been in network marketing now for going on 5 years, and typically this is where people start to quit if they don't achieve success. So I'm not a quitter, so I was here to stay and here to see where this would take me. So I was in some previous companies where the pay plan wasn't so good. I mean, we were paid as little as 10%, and you had to do all this charting and making sure people were in the right position. And it was just a lot of work for a little bit of money. And, I did well. I'm not going to, discount that. I did well, but it was extremely hard. And one of the things that's important to me is when you're doing this, you don't want to do well. You want to help everybody else do well. Mm-hmm. And I saw so many people struggling, and they really wanted to make the business work, but they had to spend so much money monthly just to, even be active in the business. And it really turned a lot of people off. So I've experienced quite a few different things. And since I've been here, I have to say, Janet, this is by far the easiest company I've ever been a part of. And the support system is phenomenal.
Very good. I knew that easy word would come out. It always does. So you market your business pretty much in one way, Nicole, and that one way puts you in a position where you almost never even meet your new associates. So share with us that one way you market that you've done so well, where you're not even front and center with your associates.
Sure. So I do work full time. So I'm not a stay-at-home mom, or, I don't have those extra hours that a lot of people do. I work, I come home, and I have a husband and my 2 doggy children. So that limits my time to be able to really get out there. I like to say sometimes that the stay-at-home moms, or even just moms, have such a bigger network and market because they have PTA and sports meetings and things like that. I don't have that. So I had to figure out a way to run my business and be successful with limited time. So I started using Facebook, social media. I share a lot about myself and the things that I do in my lifestyle. Why not share my business? That's part of my lifestyle. That's actually what helps create a lot of my lifestyle. In fact, I'll be in Bermuda this weekend just for a 4-day weekend, thanks to CTFO. So I've been sharing the word and spreading the news through Facebook and meeting people and just being social. And I've built a team and connected with the right people, and they're connecting with other people. And I think we're probably up to about 41,000 so far on the team.
Wow, that's incredible, Nicole. Now, I know we've done trainings where we've had people who've been successful on Facebook build group pages, but you actually have built your organization off your personal page. Am I correct?
You are correct.
Why personal rather than a business page?
I feel the business page is too business, and a lot of people don't necessarily feel that it's a real person because it's a business page. So when I share my personal page, it's really a part of me. I share my success, my failures, my husband, my dogs, weddings I go to, or just barbecues, and people get to see the real me. And they get to connect with me. I'm a firm believer, people don't join your company necessarily, they join you as a person. So I'd like to share who I am with people. They begin to see that, and they learn to trust me and see that, I'm real and I'm really having success with the company.
That's a great point, and it's different than other people. So it just kind of shows the diversity of what we have, who's here and how they like to do business. Nicole, what are the 2 things that you've done that have helped you over time capture people's attention and then keep them engaged? What are those 2 key things?
So one is consistency. I'm a firm believer that if you're not talking about your business is closed. People aren't on Facebook that often, so you need to stay relative. And the way to do that is by being consistent. So you have to make sure that, you know, or at least I do, and it's worked for me. I post several times a day, and I use different posts. It may be about business, or it may be about results and testimonials. But I like to try and keep people engaged. So I would say consistency is the first thing. And the second is good content. People don't want to come to your page and be bored. And, you know, let's face it, you really don't have to recreate the wheel. There are so many people out there that are, you know, in the company and sharing good content. So if it works, why recreate the wheel? And I think that just makes it easier for me. So if I see something and it catches my eye, chances are it's going to catch someone else's eye too. And so I copy and paste. I'm all about making it simple. This doesn't have to be complicated. It's as easy as you make it. And there's content out there, and it caught my eye, so it catches other people's eyes when I use it too.
I love when you say I'm a masterful copier and paster. Like, who can't do that, right? Like, I barely can, but I think everybody can. You talk about growing your organization on Facebook organically. What does that mean?
So typically what I like to do is, you know, there are several groups out there. I try and join groups of, not business groups, but groups of things that I have in common with other people. So it may be, you know, I have a Cocker Spaniel, I have a Havanese. So I found a Havanese group, and I connect with people in the group. And, you know, I just try and start relationships with them. I think by human nature, once you connect with someone, you're going to want to just be nosy and see what they're doing. And I'm nosy, I'm watching their posts, and they're doing the same to me. And eventually, again, being consistent and sharing good content, something is going to catch their attention. They may be dealing with pain. They may be looking for additional income. If you post the right stuff, it's going to speak to someone at the right time on the right day, and they always reach out to me.
Yeah, you've certainly made that point, and you've just through being so successful in growing your CTFO business, 41,000 associates, Nicole. I'm fist bumping you. Talk about one last thing, how you comment in other people's posts. Is that a way that you kind of get your foot in the door, engage, and expand your circle of influence, commenting on other posts?
I do comment, but I'm very vague when I comment, because I never want someone to think that I'm, you know, invading their space or trying to spam them. So I'll put a vague comment, you know, if they say, oh, you know, I've been in pain all week, and I'll just say, you know, hey, why don't you inbox me? I think I may have a solution for you. And then I don't wait for them. I just go ahead and I inbox them. Hey, I saw your post. I think I have something that can help you. And I then take it to a private message so that I can have that personal connection with them. And it's been working great.
That's amazing. You know, the last thing I want to bring up is that you brought this up to me, that you think in-home meetings or parties are great ways to do it, but your schedule really won't permit you to do it. And for me, Nicole, I've got so many years of doing front of the room in ballrooms and hotels, and having people in my home and being in their homes. Like I avoid it like the plague, but I know you said that if you could, you would. So what are your thoughts on that for some people who would be, would really find that as a great way to kind of spread the word and market our products and our opportunity? What are your thoughts on that when you say, I could see myself doing this if my circumstances were different?
I think doing home parties are great because, again, you have the opportunity to connect with people one-on-one. Again, they see you're a real person. So home parties are great. You can also get lots of referrals from home parties. So, you know, those 10 people are there and they go out and tell 10 more of their friends. And, you know, so it's a great way to really spread the word. And sometimes at home parties, you know, I even challenge people like, you know, hey, if you bring me 10 referrals, I'll host a party for you and give you 5% of all my sales, or, you know, whatever that may be to incent them to want to do the parties and want to refer out to people. And again, it's just a great way on a personal level to connect with people. So if I had the time, I'd love to do that.
I bet you'd be a great hostess too. I'd show up at your party, Nicole Robinson. I knew you would be a wonderful guest tonight, and you have been. You're just totally a natural. So thank you so much for sharing great you with this great group of listeners and viewers today, Nicole. And have fun. Have fun in Bermuda, baby.
Thank you. I sure will.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap for tonight's presentation. And to our guests, please get back to the person who invited you to tonight's webinar. Say yes to this no risk, no cost opportunity. Order your first product. If you don't know what to order, I've got a great idea about what might work for you, and so does the person who invited you on this call. Lean in on us and ask us to help you make that first product experience, and then start opening your mouth, talking to people about what you've come to discover tonight. I can promise you, if you reach out to people you know, and even to people you don't know, just do the most right thing. Step into that gap and offer them an answer that might set them free in their health challenges and in financial challenges. Maybe you're that key person that'll make the difference. I promise you, more people will need what we've talked about tonight than won't. So do the right thing. Go out and bless a lot of people. Thank you so much for giving me your time and attention. We won't see you on Saturday for our training, but we'll be back next Wednesday. Good night to all, and God bless.